Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Shamak, and I want to first start off by giving all glory and infinite praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, with Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Started with Rabbi Abba Bivens on down to Apostle Tahar on down. All right. Peace, love, and safety to the hopefully elect that's making their call and election sure across the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth. All right. And shalom to the angel of the witness in this day. All right, I was going to do a quick hit on the topic of RUTH, just going to a lesson of edification. All right. In this lesson shows you how important it is to go into the etymology of words, okay? And where it can easily be confusion come in, but I'll go straight into it, okay? RUTH chapter 1 verse 1. Now it came to pass in the days when the judges ruled that there was a famine in the land, and certain man in Bethlehem, Judah, went to sojourn in the country of Moab. He and his wife and his two sons. So yeah, we are in the setting and location of Moab. All right. Let's go down to verse 4 where it pertains to RUTH. All right. Radna'af in the Hebrew. RUTH is Radna'af in the Hebrew. Okay. Verse 4, and they took them wives of the women of Moab. Okay, so this is the women of Moab. All right, took them wives. The name of the one was Ophir, and the name of the other RUTH, and they dwelled there about 10 years. Okay, so these are women of Moab. Okay, so let's go down to verse 15. I'm gonna jump to 22 because this where confusion was, because I was once confused as well. Okay, on this topic, because I was confused with this term MOABITE. Oh, so lucky. MOABITE, because I was just thinking it was a citizen of Moab, because a lot of Israelites, they like to use that analogy or that example of, you see how we in America today, but we Israelites. It was the same with RUTH. She was an Israelite in the land of Moab, but that's not true, man. Okay, she was a true woman of Moab, man. All right. But MOABITE, MOABITE right here. Okay, it says Moabite from father with father. It says a citizen of Moab. So that's where confusion it can come in at. Okay, but we're gonna clear up the confusion. Okay, let's go to verse 15. Okay. So RUTH chapter 1, verse 15. And she said, behold, thy sister-in-law, because you got her sister-in-law is Naomi. Okay. All right. And it says, and she said, behold, thy sister-in-law is going back into her people and into her gods. Return thou after thy sister-in-law. Okay? Hey, man. RUTH, what make her say that, man? Okay? Because it's different. Unto her gods. No Israelite is going to say that, man. So let me read again. And she said, behold, thy sister-in-law is going back to her people and unto her gods. Return thou after thy sister-in-law. Okay, they have two different heritages, man. Two different worships, basically. Verse 16, and RUTH said, entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from following after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. See, RUTH trying to cleave on to the house of Jacob, man. Okay. She said, look, she know it's that separation. In verse 15 is that separation as well. Her gods, that separation right there. She said, thy people, my people. That separation as well. But they'll try to say, let's go into the etymology. Because Israelites, they'll try to go into, their gods are just being judges and rulers. Okay, it's Elohim in the Hebrew. Okay, you see ruler, judges, divine ones, angels, gods, godlike ones. This is an idol worship. And we're going to prove that in the book of Judges. Okay, we go to the book of Judges. These are the true gods of Moab, man. All right, don't let it just say rulers and who the judges were, Israel. Okay, come on, bro, you got to go into etymology, man. These are the same gods, man. All right. Salaki. But yeah, Judges chapter 10, verse 6. It says, and the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of Yahweh, and served Balaam and Ashtaroth, and the gods of Syria, and the gods of Zidon, and the gods of Moab, and in the gods of the children of Ammon, and the gods of Philistines, and forsook Yahweh and served not him. Okay? So these are the false idols that's going to in Ruth 15 as well. Okay, the gods of Moab in this context of what we hitting on right now. And let's get Psalms 96 as well. Because it's idol, man. These are idols, okay? Psalms chapter 9. Because we know it's only one true power, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah. Okay, the Most High and the Son. All right? The God of Israel, man. For you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? This is Psalms chapter 96, verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but Yahweh made the heavens. See, all the gods, so the gods of Moab, it's idols. This is idol worship, man. The Alahayim. This is idol worship, man. Okay? So don't let confusion happen and someone try to convince that just talking about judges, man. Okay? Let's go into those idols. All right? So let's go back to Ruth. Let's go to chapter 2. Okay, because 2 and 10 is going to her being a stranger, man, because she was a server, man. Ruth was serving in this time. Okay, she was a handmaid, and we're gonna go into it. So Ruth chapter 2, verse 10. But she had humility though. Okay? She was humble. Ruth chapter 2, verse 10. All right. It says, then she fell on her face and bowed herself to the ground, saying to him, why have I found grace in thine eyes? Thou shouldest take knowledge of me, seeing I am a stranger. See, this is going to Boaz, because Boaz later in the story, you know, in the history, you know, he went into her, man. He wiped her, you know. Okay? He wiped her, man. All right. She was a true handmaid, all right? And we're going to bring out another example in the book of Genesis. This is Ruth chapter 2, verse 10. Yeah, so she bowed herself and had that humility in her, man. Okay, she said, I am a stranger. that word stranger is important, you know. So it's Nakaraya. Okay? You know, foreigner, man. A foreign woman, harlot, unknown, unfamiliar. Okay, she is, because Ruth is unfamiliar, man. She's not an Israelite. She's not a black, Hispanic, Native American. Okay, she's a Moabite, man. She'd be a so-called Chinese woman today. She's a strange woman, man. No Koraya, man. No Koraya is a true stranger. Okay, let's get another example in the book of Kings, because we know with the account of King Solomon, he had strange women. He loves strange women, man. Let's see, cause that's how he went off with all those strange women. All right. So this is First Kings chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women, together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, the Zidonians, and the Hittites. See, many strange women. Okay, so let's get the etymology of strange in this context as well. See, it's the same. It's the same, man. No Koraya, that foreign woman. Because these women, these other nations are foreign women to us, man. The heathen. Okay, unknown, unfamiliar. All right, let's get another example, a different example, okay? Because we know that in the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, that's how we know that those strangers in the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 1, is talking about Israelites, because we're going to etymology of strangers in this context, man. It's a different word. You must go into etymology. That's why it's so important, okay? This is Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So let's get the strangers. These are Israelite foreigners, okay? Israelites scattered abroad, all right? Because how do we know this? Because we're going to etymology right here, man. Look, Gar in the Hebrew, it's not a Nokaraya. Nokaraya is a true stranger. Now, if it said Nokaraya, this would be something different at hand. But this is Gar, man. This is Israelite foreigners. It says sojourner, a temporary inhabitant, a newcomer lacking inherited rights. Of foreigners in Israel that conceded rights. All right. So this is a different stranger, man. Israelites scattered abroad. Okay. This is a different stranger. So let's go back to the book of Ruth, just to bring out those examples, cause that should definitely cut it, man. That should definitely cut it. Let's continue. So yeah, she said, seeing I am a stranger. Verse 11, because he's talking to Boaz. He said, and Boaz answered and said to her, it hath fully been shown me that all that thou hast done unto thy mother-in-law since the death of thy husband, and how thou hast left thy father and thy mother in the land of activity, and are come unto a people which thou knewest not heretofore. Okay? Because man, look, she's a stranger. She knew it's not. She don't know these people. These are the strangers, man. Let's jump down to verse 13, because she's a handmaid as well. We're going to get an example of that, of the handmaid as well. Verse 13. Then she said, let me find favor in thy sight, my Lord, for thou hast had comforted me, and for thou hast spoken friendly unto thy handmaid, that I be not like unto one of thy handmaidens. Okay? Because she knows because Ruth is a server, man. She's a servant, a handmaid. Okay, let's get an example in Genesis with Hagar, chapter 16. Okay, because Hagar was what, an Egyptian woman, and she was a handmaid, just like Ruth was a handmaid, but she was a Moabite. Okay, see Genesis chapter 16 verse 1, and now Sarah, Abram's wife, bare him no children, and she had a handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. Okay, she's a handmaid, man. I just want to make that connection. Okay, just to clear that up real quick. Let's go to chapter 3. And Ruth, and now basically saying she's a handmaid. She said, this is Ruth chapter 3 verse 9. And he said, who art thou? And she answered, I am Ruth thy handmaid. Spread therefore thy skirt over thy handmaid, for thou art a near kinsman. Okay, she's a handmaid, man. Server. Okay, a strange woman. All right, a strange woman. Okay. See, and you just go into etymology, and that should cut all the confusion. You know, in verse 15, and back to just a review on that. It says, going back to her people until her gods return after thy sister-in-law. And Ruth said, entreat me not to leave thee, or to return from the falling after thee. For whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and thy God my God. It's that separation, man. She separating her gods in a true power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, she separating the children of Israel and herself, man. She knows she's a stranger. Okay, she knows she's a stranger, man. All right, but I just want to make that correlation with with the book with the going to etymology of Nokoraya and the stranger with Gar. There's two different strangers. That's why it's important to go into etymology, as the apostles and elders advise us to do. Okay, to study ourselves to prove, man. Okay, so we can clear up all confusion. Okay, but I think that's all I wanted to touch on with that, man. Okay, just to bring out that topic, because I know this was once a stumbling block for myself. So I was going to put forth that diligence to provide the edification for whoever may seek the edification. All right. But this is Brother Shamak, and I went out by giving all the glory, infinite praises, and worship to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, that oversees the tabernacle of David. Okay, peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. All right, and I hope this lesson was edifying. All right, and shalom to angels of witness in this day. All right, shalom, Akim, and Akwafium. Keep the faith.